Have you ever wondered why there are so many dark spots on the moon? These marks actually tell the story of a destruction that was written hundreds of millions of years ago. These are impact craters, formed by asteroids coming from space, crashing into the surface. But the surprising thing is that this didn't just happen with the moon. Our Earth is also a moving target floating in space. Just imagine a rock as big as Mount Everest crashing into the ground at thousands of kilometers per hour. Cities would be a small matter. Entire regions would be destroyed. Oceans would boil and the sky would turn black. In today's video, we will talk about those same terrifying marks on Earth, the impact craters. First, let's head towards South Africa, where the world's oldest and largest Vredefort crater is located. Nearly 2 billion years ago, when life on Earth existed only in the form of tiny cells, a 15-kilometer wide asteroid crashed into the ground. The explosion from this collision was millions of times more powerful than any nuclear bomb ever made by humans. This crater, 300 kilometers wide, cannot be seen from the ground. For that, you would have to go into space. Over time, wind and rain have erased its edges, but for scientists, it's still an open book that reveals a lot about Earth's history. Now let's go to Canada, where a crater named Sudbury exists. This story is a bit different because here, destruction ended up making humans rich with wealth. Nearly 1.5 billion years ago, a very large comet crashed here. That collision melted the outer layer of the Earth and brought precious metals bubbling up from inside. Today, much of the world's nickel and copper come from this very place. Surprisingly, something that came to spread destruction has now become a major part of Canada's economy. The people there say, "We'll live on a space gift." But when it fell, surely the scene there at that time must have been like hell. Nothing but fire and molten lava everywhere. But the most famous and terrifying story of all is from Mexico. This was the time when dinosaurs ruled the Earth. They were huge in size, powerful. They must have thought that no one could wipe them out. But then, from space, came an asteroid named Chicxulub. This event happened approximately 65 million years ago. When this asteroid struck the Yucatan Peninsula in Mexico, it changed the world forever. Scientists say that this collision threw up so much dust that it covered the entire Earth in darkness for several years. Sunlight stopped reaching the ground. Plants died, and then the animals that ate them also died. Such massive tsunamis rose in the oceans that they showed no mercy even to the largest continents. This is the crater that we cannot see today, because half of it is under the ocean and half under the ground. It is said that if this asteroid had fallen slightly to the right or left, or had arrived a few minutes late, perhaps dinosaurs would still be alive today, and human beings would have never existed.